Buffalo shows blitz. Back to pass. Harrington hit and drop for a big loss back at the 5-yard line. Colt Brooks again. 2 big tackles on this series of plays. Zabransky with the I formation. Hands it off. No, he doesn't. He's back to pass. Got a man wide open. Complete. The big tight end at the 25, the 20, the 15. All the way down to the 8-yard line. Play action. Back to pass. Zabransky's going to run it in. And does. 3 touchdowns for Jared Zabransky. Oh, beautiful pitch to Jones. He's wide open. The 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. Quentin Jones with amazing speed. Back to pass. Got a man wide open, complete at the 50, down to the 40, to the 30, knocked down at the 29-yard line. And once again, Derek Schumann. Off the marks. He's got a big hole. He's to the 50, the 45, the 40. He's to the 30, the 20. He's to the 15 and knocked out of bounds. Carr drifts back, takes it at the 38. Oh, he's got all kinds of room. He's to the 40, the 45, the 50, the 40, down to the 30, down to the 20. He'll score. 10-5 touchdown. Beautiful run right there by Chris Carr. Play action. Anderson back to pass. Fires over the middle. Intercepted by Boise State. Hall with the ball at the 50 to 40. He's to the 30. Cuts back to the 25. He'll score. He's to the 10 to 5. Touchdown. Corey Hall. Great play by the youngster for Boise State. Back. He caught it at the 5. What did he do that for? Then he got his head knocked off. Holy smokes. Austin Smith came down, got the cover man.
Separation narrowed down to a fine line to blur the edges so they blend together properly. Take you on an audible odyssey. Now it's going down. A logical progression on the timeline. The separation narrowed down to a fine line to blur the edges so they blend together properly. Take you on an audible odyssey. Now it's going down.
Z rolling out. Steps up. Got a man out there. Touchdown. Great pass to the big tight end.
Do it like this. Going down. Do it like this. Going down. Once again it is composed sentences altogether venomous.
Deep drop, sets up, dancing, fires, complete. And what a hit by Corey Hall.
With the pen, the mightiest the weapon swinging right to the chin to elevate mental states.
Acree in motion. There's a pitch. Carpenter's going to throw. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown. Acree in the end zone. And the Broncos lead 26-14 on the halfback option.
Whatever the weather be, we advance steadily. It's going down subterrestrial hot. A rhyme regiment that's calling the shots. An execution of collaborative plots ready to bring the separation to stop.
Back to pass, play action. Here comes the rush from the side. Pass intercepted. Boise State comes up with another interception. Corey Hall picks it up.
Tyson James in motion behind the ball. They fake to him. Zabransky rolling to the end zone. And open touchdown. Tight end Schumann.
back to pass, has time. Byron got a man wide open, Dwight James got it at the 25, the 20, he's to the 15, laterally to the 10, knocked down at the 6, first and goal, Boise State.
Reaction Anderson, and it's tipped in. Holy Hall has another pick.
It's going down.
Zabransky's got a man open. Touchdown. Lee Marks out of the backfield. Boise State connecting Zabransky to Lee Marks.
Oh, man, a hit at the line of scrimmage. What a big hit. Was that Corey Hall that time? It sure was. Zabransky, deep drop, steps up, fires, got a man all alone, caught it at the 4 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Quentin Jones on the sideline got behind everybody. And a nice touchdown catch by Q. There's a handoff to Carter, the little bowling ball into the end zone, touchdown, Boise State, and the Broncos retake the lead.
Prepare to go if you like us. Calling all riders, hold up beside us. No place to hide us. Afraid to fight us. Let's unite us. Join unite us. And let's go down. It comes the sound. Everyone clap your feet to this phenomenon now. Let's make it loud and show them all how you move to this phenomenon. Open your soul, maybe lose control.
Play action. Back to pass. Zabransky fires complete at the 15, down to the 10, the 5, touchdown. Bryson James. He went right by a guy at the 5, left the shoe on the turf, and is in the end zone for the touchdown. There's a handoff to Carter, the little bowling ball into the end zone, touchdown, Boise State.
Phenomenon now, let's make it loud and let's show them all how you move to this phenomenon. Roll up, baby, so maybe lose control inside of this phenomenon. Just let yourself go and let everyone know you move to this phenomenon. You move to this phenomenon. You move to this phenomenon.
Handoff, no. Back to pass. Counter pass inside. Caught. That's Acree. He's at the 15, the 10, 5, touchdown. TJ Acree. Boy, he caught it. Made a great move at the 16. Is into the end zone.
Carpenter lined up on the wing. Zabransky rolls that way, throws back the other way. Zabransky is the receiver, and he made the catch. Carter, touchdown.
center to snap it. Inside handoff to Brown. His hip drop. What a great play by Boise State.
Bransky gets time. He's going deep. He's got Acree. Acree has it. First down to the 34-yard line.
All of this can be yours. All of this can be yours. All of this.
Play action. Wide open. Touchdown, Acree.
Going deep, got a man wide open. Acree's got it. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's in for the touchdown. T.J. Acree with 3:42 left to go scores, and it's 28-27 Boise State.
From 38 yards away for the win. It is no good.
Here's the snap. It's good. The kick is up. It's long. It is good. No, it's no good. He missed it. It's off to the left. He missed it. Matt Payne misses the field goal. Left-footed kick by McMurtry. Going to be very short. Jones runs up, takes it at the 13, running across the field now. Back to the 15, has a big hole. He's to the 20 to 25. He's to the 30, he's gone. 35, 40, 45, hit from behind. Knocked down at the 49. You got the touchdown man in there now, Antoine Carter. He's into the end zone, standing up. Nobody knocked Antoine over. Nobody hit him.
I'm just your average hood. The dreams are getting rich. But you know, my crib big like a football field. You might
Ball back to the 22. It's a block. It's another one. Chris Carr. He's got a chance. One man to beat and no chance. Chris Carr has taken it to the house. Straight upfield to the 30. Look at him go. The 40. He's to the 50. Cuts it outside to the 40. Got one man to beat. He will score. Chris Carr.
I like my beats with knock. You know my stay cock. Now who they want?
High formation again. Nope. Play action. He's got a man wide open. It's Acree. He's over the shoulder. Great catch. Touchdown, Boise State. Nice play by T.J. Acree. Inside handoff to Carter. Carter inside the 45. The 40 first down at the 34. Back to pass to Bransky. Has time. Now protection breaks down. He doesn't want to take a sack. Fires for the end zone. It's complete and into the end zone for the touchdown. Nice play by number 34, Brad Lounge.
The dreams are getting rich. But you don't hit my crib big like a football field. You might look around and think I signed a football deal. But you don't hit. I take 15 minutes to drop a track. Yeah, I take half a minute to load my. But you don't hit. I make them bounce all across the globe.
Barely got the play off. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Being chased. Hit and drop from behind. What a great play. Oh, my goodness.
Julius Roberts came all the way
Got him
around
by the shoulder pad. Reverse to Lawrence Beatty. Beatty's got running room. Gets a block from Perry. Turns the corner. Touchdown.
Wow, talk about a little razzle-dazzle. There was some misdirection in that play.
First and 10 from the 11 for SMU. Eckert back to pass, hit from behind. The pass intercepted by Boise State. And that is Chris Carr, who stepped in front of the intended receiver. Boise State blocked and picked up in the end zone. Touchdown for the Boise State University Broncos.
goes to Bryson James, one-handed catch.
What a grab by Bryson James. Holy cow, the one-hand man.
Back to pass. Zabrowski's going to run. He's wide open. He'll score. Z just turned to his left. It was wide open. He took off, and he didn't even run very fast. He just kind of loped into the end zone.
Wide open, T.J. Akery from Jeff Carpenter, and there it is, folks. It doesn't get any more open than that. James Killian lets it fly, down and intercepted.
Gabe Franklin makes the pick, steps out of bounds at the 16-yard line, but the Broncos pick it off.
Zabrowski takes it himself. Did he get in?
Yes,
touchdown. Jared Zabrowski with his second touchdown of the game puts the Broncos back in front.
Hey, baby, are you listening?
Zabrowski across the middle. Touchdown. T.J. Akery.
Fires, caught, and touchdown. Great run by T.J. Akery.
Until some freedom can scream my name. Counting the days, yeah. Until the gods break these chains. Hey baby, are you watching?
They hand it off to AC's in the end zone for the touchdown. With a minute 24 left.
And Marks is at the 50-yard line. Zabrowski's going to pass here as he rolls out. Complete to Antoine Carter, who gets out of bounds. A 46-yard attempt. The kick is in the air. The kick is good! The Broncos jump ahead with 3 seconds left to play. Tyler Jones has given the Broncos a 3-point lead.
The kick, it's up, it's long enough. Yes! Tyler Jones hits it with 3 seconds left to go. TJ!
It's a lot of into the club tonight. What? But it's gonna be alright. Yeah.
From the shotgun, calling signals. Back to pass, has time, sets up, steps up in the pocket, got a man open. Akery, nice catch at the 30, out of bounds at the 32. Z hands it off. No, he's still got it. Zabrowski rolls out, fires, got a man wide open at the 20, the 15, the 10, and knocked down at the 8-yard line.
So inside the 10-yard line, the gift goes to Calvin McCarty, and McCarty finds the end zone.
Vinegar back to pass. Here comes the blitz off the corner. They got him. Cole Crooks wrapped them up, but it was Austin Smith who got there first. Around on defense, showing blitz. Here they come from the right side. Fires over the top. James with a leaping catch. He was in there, and that's a good catch.
And the killers and the
Taken down in goal. Vinegar steps up, tries to elude the pressure, and James brought down by Andrew Browning.
Going with the silent count. Back to pass. Here come the Broncos. They get the ball. They knock it loose. And it's recovered by Fresno State back at the 22. What a great play by Julius Roberts.
Lee Marks in the game. Full setback. Finds Zabrowski. He has the football. Heading right. Has room. Squirts through a hole. It's a choppy. Marks. Cross out at the 22-yard line by Richard Marshall.
Back to pass. Vinegar is going to be hit hit as he throws. Pass intercepted by Avalos at the 40, and the Broncos have time to score. That's a tight end in motion. There's a deep pitch to Carpenter. He can throw. Throws it back to Zabransky. Gets a great block. Fires downfield. Blauser at the 40. He's to the 30 to 20. He's to the 15 and out of bounds. Finnegan. Play action. Back to pass. Broncos coming after him. There's that screen pass again. And the ball is knocked away. Boise State football at the 43.
36 yarders. His long on the year has been 47. And the protection continues for Tyler Jones.
Back to pass. Sets up. Firing long. Intercepted. Deshaun Cabong at the 22 out of bounds at the 17.
Second down and goal to Bransky, no problem at all. Touchdown to his tight end, Andy Weldon.
Pulling out is Zabransky looking over the end zone. Throws. Touchdown. Andy Weldon. 6 yards deep in the end zone. Austin Smith takes it at the 36, up to the 40. He's got a lot of room. 45. He's to the 50. He's down to the 40. He's to the 35 to 30. He's to the 25. Knocked down at the 24-yard line. Bransky hands it off. No, he's still got it. He's going for the end zone. He'll score easily. Nobody even knew he had the ball. Gonna keep you in there, doesn't get the ball though. Chang running for his life. He's hit from the backside by Mark Onabakun. Onabakun makes his first huge play as a Bronco defender. They hand it off. Helmendahler might be in. He is. Touchdown. John Helmendahler from 3 yards away.
Boise State tries an onside kick and no recover at the 47-yard line.
Chang back to pass. Broncos coming after him. Throws to Kelekepe and he's knocked down by Avalos. Avalos gets him for a big loss.
First down of Hawaii. 27-yard line, and that pass is intercepted. What a play! How about that catch by Gabe Franklin?
Back to pass to Bransky. Play action. Got backside pressure. Steps up. Fires. Nice catch. Acree might score. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Handoff. Dollar inside the 5. Pushes his way into the end zone. Boise State is up 33-3. Offset eye. They hand it off. Quentin Jones at the 35, the 30, the 20 might score. 10-5 touchdown. Q on the old fly sweep. Back to pass. Has time. Broncos flush him out of the pocket. Fires. Ah, it's almost intercepted. Or was it? It was. Cam Hall, I think, got it. Cam Hall comes up with the interception for Boise State.
At the Boise State 15-yard line. Here comes some blitz. And Zabransky again getting away. There's nobody around him. Zabransky still going. Down the far sideline. 85-yard touchdown run by Zabransky. His 4th rushing score of the night.
Back to pass. Chang fires. Got a man out intercepted again. Padman, Marty Padman at the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, down to the 40. Puts it back outside to the 30. Breaks down at the 27-yard line. The freshman, Marty Padman.
And here's Carpenter on the pitch. And Carpenter getting to the outside. To the 10. And Carpenter is in.
They pitch it to Jones. He's open. He's at the 10. Gets outside the 5. Touchdown. Q. Did he get in? Yes. Touchdown by Quentin Jones. Rogers, deep pitch, fumble. The ball is on the ground, and the Broncos have it. Zabrowski calling signals. It's a reverse. Beatty with a ball at the 20 to the 15. He's to the 10, the 5. And Darren College leads him into the end zone for the touchdown. Back to pass. Going to be hit from behind. Steps up, though. Throws a pass. Leaping catch by Green at the 35 to the 40. He's to the 45. And into San Jose territory at the 48. Man in motion. Counter handoff to Antoine Carter. He's in for the touchdown. AC that time. Back to pass. Broncos coming after him, and Browning gets to him just as the pass is thrown. Knocked up in the air. Intercepted at the 35. Back to the 40. To the 45. It's Alexander to the 50. He's down to the 45. He's to the 40 and knocked down at the 37. About a 30-yarder. There's the kick. It's up. It's blocked. 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 Boise State blocks the kick.
He knuckleballs it, and it's no good.
Is that ball tipped?
It was blocked.
There's the pitch to Marks. He cuts inside. He's inside the 10. He's inside the 5. He has his touchdown. First touchdown for Lee Marks. And the Broncos with a PAT will send this to the second overtime. Die formation. Z hands it off. Touchdown. Helmendahler from a yard away, and the Broncos lead 55-49. Fourth down and goal for the Spartans. Strafalis, the quarterback, calling signals. Back to pass, no. Yeah, now he drops back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He's got room to run. He's at the 10. He's knocked out of bounds. The Broncos win. Dave Franklin knocks him out of bounds at the 5-yard line, and Boise State wins 56-49 in double overtime. And the magic continues. Boise State has won game number 20 in a row, and these players really left it all on the field this afternoon. Back to pass, 3-man rush, as all day now he runs out of there. He's being chased, running laterally, fires upfield, caught by James at the 25 to 30, 35-40, down to the 42. Bronco first down. What a huge play. Carpenter is the tailback. Z back to pass. Here comes the rush. It's picked up. Fires, got a man wide open, caught. Avery at the 20. First down at about the 12 or 13-yard line. Call it the 13. Handoff. Dollar into the end zone for a touchdown. John Elmendollar, he had 3 last week, gets the first touchdown here this afternoon.
Hop on the mic like a fascist.
Yearbook back to pass. Here comes the rush from behind. The firing downfield going to be intercepted. Picked off. And into the end zone. They're going to put it at the 2-yard line for momentum. Back to pass on first down. Zabransky has a lot of time. Fires it out. Has a man wide open. Akery at the 45. Bumped out at the 47. Offset I formation. Back to pass. Carpenter picks up the blitz. Pass complete. Akery at the 25. Knocked down at the 21. First down. Carpenter in the tailback spot. Back to pass. Lee fires. Caught inside the 5 down to the 3. Legadoo Nani. Second and goal from the 1. Z calling signals. Hands it off. Elmendollar waiting for an indication. Touchdown, Boise State. Yearbook back to pass. 2 receivers going out on the pattern. He's forced to run. Sets up. He's hit. Almost fumbles. Nice open field tackle by Corey Hall back at the 46. There's the snap. Back to pass. Yearbook. Here comes the rush. And the pass knocked away, intercepted. And that's Gabe Franklin. I gave one in the first half, but he got this one. Line of scrimmage, the 30. There's the pass downfield. Got a man out there. Beatty caught it at the 48 into La Tech territory. Knocked down at the 45. Elmendollar. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. Yearbook back to pass. Fires, it's knocked up in the air, almost intercepted. Great play by Colt Brooks. Hit the ball straight up in the air. Beatty in motion. Play action, back to pass. Nebraska time, lofts it. Beatty caught it at the 20. He's to the 15, knocked down at the 13. First down, Boise State. Boise State, I formation. Handoff. Elmendollar, 10, 5, touchdown. 4th touchdown of the afternoon for John Elmendollar. And the young freshman running back scores for the 7th time in the last 2 weeks. Taken by Franklin at the 2. Upfield to the 10. He's in trouble. Now breaks the tackle up to the 20. It's by 2 more Broncos. 25-30. Fumble. And I think Tyler Jones recovered it. Hands it inside to Marks. Marks breaks the tackle. The 15 to 10 to 5. Touchdown. Lee Marks. Oh, a nice run from 20 yards away. 2nd touchdown rushing of the year. And it's 40-14, and the Broncos have broken it open. Oh, play action, handoff, pass to Carpenter at the 35, the 30, the 20. And there's a 15 to 10 to 5 touchdown, Jeff Carpenter. Broncos going for it. Sanders back to pass. Has time. Steps up. Fires. Got a man out there. Beatty. 15-10. He's to the 5. And down to the 2-yard line. Handoff. Elmendaler. This will be a record if he gets in. It's touchdown. 5 touchdowns in a game. A new Boise State record.
Very high. This spiral's not going to turn over. He's caught at the 45-yard line. Cuts upfield, has one man to beat, and finally shoved out of bounds on the near sideline, inside the 30-yard line.
Inside handoff, no, it's a play fake. Back to pass. Zabrowski heads for the end zone. Caught it. Beatty touchdown. Lawrence Beatty. Great catch at the 5-yard line, turned it into the end zone, and the Broncos score their first touchdown.
Taken at the 11-yard line by Walker. Walker loses the ball, and it's picked up on the bounce by Boise. They get it right back, and it's Rashad Scott who caught the ball. I'm a street light shot man. I'm a wild light line and bright.
Back to pass. Zabrowski fires, got a man open inside the 5, into the end zone for the touchdown. T.J. Acree, what a great catch at the 3, and then he just put a little move on. The defender just flew right by, and he zagged into the end zone for the score.
For Boise. Carpenter. Touchdown, Boise. I'm a little divided. Do I stay or run away and leave it all behind? The third punt of the night. Stringer there, gonna fake it, and he's gonna carry for the first down, and he's off and running. And that is Nune, the backup quarterback, who was the up blocker, and they snapped it directly to him. It's times like these you learn love again. It's times like these, time. Short drop, quick throw, fade route, caught for the touchdown, and that's Jason Murray.
Firing for Murray. He's got it, I think. Touchdown, Jason Murray. How about that?
He's going to go on top on first down. Pass complete. Acree all the way down to the 4-yard line. Walker hit, breaks off the tackle. Helmendaler, and he will score. John Helmendaler, a freshman out of Eagle, Idaho. Here they crowd the line of scrimmage, blitz right up the middle, and with the pressure, the ball is intercepted at the 50-yard line. Down the sideline, Cam Hall is going to score.
They're coming after him. Dominguez grabs him, intercepted by Boise State at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, and into the end zone. Cam Hall for the touchdown for Boise State.
Blitz, and they come right up the middle. Rowe gets it away, intercepted, and again a ball that, well, anyway. Return, Cam Hall, his second interception of the night, and he's looking for a touchdown again. Cuts it back inside, and he'll be tackled inside the 10-yard line. It's times like these you give. Fade route near sideline, and the ball is caught by Christopher. Reached out with one hand brought it into his body, and it's going to be 1st and goal at the 4.5. Stallings with the cover, but it's good for 25 yards.
One of the best catches I've seen this year.
Boise State 11-0 undefeated season. This is the 22nd win overall in a row. It's just been a sensational year for Boise State.
It's times like these again and again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these times run away.
How bad does Boise State want it? How bad do you want the first perfect Division 1A season in school history? From Idaho, the Broncos take the field here in Memphis. Louisville trying for its best finish ever. Boise for the perfect season. Off we go from Memphis. Top right away, wide open, hauled in by Beatty, and Lawrence takes it out to the 20-yard line. A pickup of 27 for the senior from 48 yards. Looking in, and good. Getting deep to the 5 for a 1st down. LaFours intercepted. Second interception of the year. A convoy for Avalos. Picking up blocks. And the Avalos Boise State touchdown.
Back to pass, has time, fires, intercepted by Boise State, and he can go. He's to the 20, 25, 30, got blockers. He's to the 40, the 50. Avalos with a blocker inside the 30. He's to the 20. He's going to score. Andy Avalos. Avalos 94 yards on the interception, and Boise State gets a touchdown and regains the lead with 59 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. It's 9-7.
On and on, I got nothing.
4th and 3. Oh, wheel route, going to hit him with Schumann, the tight end, inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. Jones was helped off the field. The handoff. Stop. Bounce to the outside and in for the touchdown. Let's see if it's going to be down. Yes, it is a touchdown by Brad Lau, the fullback.
Here's the kickoff, taken at the 4, and Douglas fumbles the football, and Boise State has it. Right at the 18-yard line. I'm pretty sure the Broncos got it.
Here we are, 1st and 10 for Zabransky. Hit as he threw for Avery. He's got it. Touchdown, Boise.
Back to pass, Zabransky. Firing, got a man out there. Caught, touchdown. Great play, T.J. Avery. Phone calling signals from the shotgun. Back to pass, has time. The pass almost, he's intercepted by Alexander at the 30, the 20, the 15, and out of bounds on the near side of the field. Gerald Alexander gets the turnover, and the Broncos have a 1st down at the Louisville 12.
3rd and 10, Avery underneath, inside the 10 to the 5, 1st and goal. P.J. Avery, Zabransky, quick count, sneaks it over the top. Touchdown. Record center there. Takes the option, the pitch to right foot, put it on the ground, and Boise comes up with it. All the good LaFours does to make a 4-6 advantage. Marks patiently waits for the block. Uses the speed around the corner. That's another 1st down. 2nd and 10. Here's Zabransky underneath, wide open for Beatty. Lawrence Beatty out to the 27-yard line. One from 42. Puts it back in, and it's good. Every day is a new day. Still going for it on 4th and 5. Zabransky underneath. Beatty got the first down. 3rd and 9. Good pass in the middle. Bryson James been trying to...
Quick snap. They pitch it back to Hellman-Dollar. He's very close. He's out for the touchdown. Hellman-Dollar slid in there. Oh, boy.
Here we go. 74 yards. Can Boise keep the perfect season alive? Zabransky throws. First down. 1st and 10. Middle is open. Tight end, Schumann. Water off. Out to the 37-yard line. It's going to be their last play to run. So here's the game. Boise for the perfect season. Zabransky. It's got to be in the end zone. He put it there. There's no receiver there.
For the people out there that say the BCS is all that matters, I hope you had a chance to watch this football game and take in the energy. 2 football teams that left it all on the field tonight. Great effort. Came down to who had the ball last, and Louisville's defense made the play.
Gets him for a big loss. And what a hit by Corey Hall.
How about that catch by Gabe Franklin?
Tyler Jones hits it with 3 seconds left to go. TJ.
Broncos have won the Big West Championship.
Congratulations to Boise State Broncos. Champions of the Down he goes! Boise State! Boise State!
It's official. A WAC championship for the Broncos.
How about these Boise State Broncos? 13 wins and 1 loss.
Push the tempo, 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 push the tempo.
Brick by Brick, a team slogan to define Boise State football in 2004. 3 words that carried more than just one meaning. After consecutive top 20 national finishes to go along with Western Athletic Conference titles and bowl victories in 2002 and 2003, Brick by Brick was the continued building of a program rapidly becoming a fixture on the national scene under 4th-year head coach Dan Hawkins. But Brick by Brick also defined the mentality of a football team that approached each workout, each practice, and each game with the preparation and focus to achieve even the highest of goals.
that's been a huge part of our success here is really focusing on the game that's coming up and not looking past anybody.
It's those details and those fine points that get you that type of perfect season and the 3 WAC championships.
The Bronco goals were indeed high. Go unbeaten, be ranked in the top 10 nationally, and win a 3rd straight WAC championship. All this would have to be done despite the loss of 12 starters from the 2003 Fort Worth Bowl championship team and an ever-increasing bullseye from league foes after going unbeaten in the WAC in both 2002 and 2003. In typical Bronco fashion, it wasn't about simply duplicating success, but taking an even bigger step forward. Striving for perfection was the rallying cry.
We were very inexperienced to start the season, and we played well in the beginning, but you could definitely tell that there was an inexperience there. And as the season went on, we gelled as a unit.
The mentality was never give up, never die, and just keep battling through the end.
This year we just had the confidence that nobody can beat us.
A perfect regular season followed with 11 wins, highlighted by 6 victories on national television and a record-setting 26th straight Western Athletic Conference win, a streak never before seen in the 43-year history of the WAC. It was one of several major streaks in 2004, as the Broncos maintained the nation's longest win streak at 22 straight, while adding to the longest home win streak in the country with 25 straight victories in Broncos Stadium, dating back to the 2001 season. The Broncos found themselves in the nation's spotlight earlier than ever before, cracking both the Associated Press and ESPN USA Today top 25 polls at number 23 just 2 weeks into the season. It was a steady climb up from there, with Boise State finishing the regular season ranked 10th in the country in both major polls and 9th in the BCS standings, all leading to Boise State's 3rd straight bowl invitation and 5th bowl game since 1999. A New Year's Eve showdown with fellow top 10 member Louisville in the Liberty Bowl, matching the top 2 offensive teams in the nation, in a game Sports Illustrated rated as the 2nd best bowl matchup of the year.
Come on!
Great catch, touchdown, Boise State.
Y'all ready? They ready!
He's in the 10-5 touchdown, Boise State.
We ready! Come on!
Rapidly becoming known as an offensive power, Boise State's Juggernaut O ended the season ranked 2nd in the nation in scoring, averaging an eye-popping 48.9 points per game. Included were 6 games with 50 or more points and 55-plus points in each of the final 4 games of the regular season.
Hands it inside the Marks. Marks breaks the tackle. The 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Lee Marks.
The offensive firepower is nothing new to Boise State, with the Broncos leading the nation in scoring in 2000, 2002, and 2003, averaging better than 40 points per game each year. Balance was the key in 2004, as the Bronco running game overpowered opponents to the tune of 230 yards per outing to rank 15th nationally, while a precision passing game also ranked among the top 20 in the country, giving the Broncos quick strike ability from anywhere on the field.
There's a deep pitch to Carpenter. He can throw. Throws it back to Zabransky. Gets a great block. Fires downfield. Blauser at the 40. He's to the 30 to 20. He's to the 15 and out of bounds.
Sophomore quarterback Jared Zabransky took over the reins of the offense, replacing 3-year starter Ryan Dinwiddie, who finished his Bronco career in 2003 as the most efficient passer in major college football history. Zabransky picked up where Dinwiddie left off, leading an offensive unit that relies heavily on constant motion, misdirection, and creative play calling. The ultimate offense in spreading the wealth. 16 different players found the end zone, while Zabransky accounted for 16 touchdowns through the air and 13 on the ground to earn second-team All-WAC honors in his first season as a starter.
Z rolling out, steps up, got a man out there, touchdown! Great pass to the big tight end.
Playmaking senior T.J. Acree was Zabransky's favorite target, earning first-team All-WAC honors, averaging 17 yards per catch to go along with 8 touchdown receptions and big play after big play to keep Bronco drives alive.
Zabransky gets time. He's going deep. He's got Acree. Acree has it. First down to the 34-yard line.
Tailback Lee Marks led a running back by committee approach, averaging 5.1 yards per carry. With his slicing cuts and breakaway speed, running behind an offensive line that paved the way for a school record 49 rushing touchdowns in 2004.
Hand off to Marks. He's got a big hole. He's to the 50, the 45, the 40. He's to the 30, the 20. He's to the 15 and knocked out of bounds.
We run a lot of confusion, and when teams are thinking about what plays are going to be going on here or what personnel groups are coming in at this time, they tend to forget, who they're going up against and what strengths that those guys have, and then, it's all falling into our hands when that happens.
Good drop for a big loss.
Our defense is about attack.
Throws the killer keeper in. He's knocked down by Avalos.
We want to blitz them.
Here comes the blitz, and Pinniger is hammered and brought down.
Pretty much hit them hard.
And what a hit by Corey Hall.
We focus on stopping the run, because we know if you can't win the ball, you can't win the game.
An inside handoff to Brown. He's hit, drop.
Boise State's defense dominated in the most critical area, at the line of scrimmage. Led by interior linemen Alex Guerrero and Andrew Browning, and first-team all-WAC linebackers Andy Avalos and Corey Hall. The Broncos allowed just 83 yards per game rushing during the regular season to rank 4th nationally. By taking away the run game after game, Boise State forced most opponents into a one-dimensional attack, as the Broncos ranked 2nd in the WAC in scoring defense.
Back to pass. Harrington hit and drop for a big loss back at the 5-yard line.
Play action Anderson, and it's tipped in. Corey Hall has another pick.
Barely got the play off. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Being chased. Hit and drop from behind. What a great play.
Oh, met and hit at the line of scrimmage.
Then he got his head knocked off.
The duo of Avalos and Hall headlined the defensive unit, combining for 171 tackles and 13 tackles for loss. While cornerbacks Gabe Franklin and Gerald Alexander combined to pick off 9 passes on an attacking defense that made 23 interceptions to rank 2nd nationally and lead the WAC in turnover margin.
Back to pass, fires, intercepted. Oh, what a great diving interception. And upon his block by Boise State, Chris Carr has taken it to the house. Yes! Tyler Jones hits it with 3 seconds left to go.
Strong special teams play has been a staple of the Bronco game plan. Few teams nationally place more emphasis on special teams execution, and the results show on the field. In 2004, Boise State ranked among the top 3 in the WAC in kickoff and punt returns, kickoff coverage, net punting, and field goal percentage.
Part of the reason that we are so successful is because we don't overlook special teams, and it's an important part of the game. It's one of the 3 phases, and it does a lot for momentum.
We practice special teams every day. I think we practice special teams more than any other Division I football team. I think that's why our special teams have been so great here in the past and so great this year.
Down to the 30, down to the 20, he'll score. 10-5 touchdown. Beautiful run by Chris Carr.
Electrifying return specialists Chris Carr and Austin Smith combined to average better than 17 yards per return, with Carr returning 2 punts for touchdowns. Smith also made his mark on coverage, joining fellow special teams demons Iafalo, Josh Bean, Lee Marks, and Rashawn Scott in limiting the opposition to 5 yards per punt return and less than 20 yards per kick return. And the Broncos special teams unit wasn't complete without one of the most consistent weapons in the WAC, place kicker Tyler Jones. The second-team All-American was a finalist for the prestigious Lou Groza Award, presented annually to the nation's top kicker, nailing a school record 24 field goals and leading the WAC in scoring for the 2nd straight season.
The perfection continues for Tyler Jones.
The electricity surrounding Bronco football 2004 was at a fever pitch, with the fans of Boise establishing a single-season attendance record of 30,500 fans per game. Standing room only was a common sight, as 6 of the 7 home games were sold out, including 4 sellouts prior to the start of the season. Packed crowds have created one of the nation's best home field advantages. Since 1999, the Broncos have produced a 39-1 record on the blue, outscoring the opposition by an incredible 29 points per game in that span, a record unsurpassed by any team in major college football.
When you run out the tunnel, you have everybody screaming for you.
And you just feel on top of the world. You just feel you have the most power.
Goosebumps just all over your body. You go out there and hear the crowd. It's a great feeling.
Boise State's march to a perfect regular season started with 3 September home games, and each one had something special for fans. A 65-7 season-opening rout of in-state rival Idaho marked the Broncos' 6th straight victory over the most intense of rivals. It was domination in the trenches as Boise State rushed for 8 touchdowns and 254 yards, while limiting the Vandals to just 212 total yards.
Rolling to the near side, has backside pressure, he's hit and dropped. And that was Gabe Franklin. Oh, beautiful pitch to Jones, he's wide open, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. Quentin Jones with amazing speed.
The stakes would get much higher in Week 2 as the Pac-10's Oregon State visited Broncos Stadium 1 week after taking defending national champion LSU to overtime. Boise State's youth would mature quickly as a 14-point first-quarter deficit was erased on the biggest defensive play of the season.
Anderson throwing on first down, and it is picked up on a deflection. Corey Hall, the middle linebacker, comes up with it. He's still going. Corey Hall, touchdown.
The Broncos would roll from there, scoring 34 unanswered points in front of a frenzied Bronco Stadium record crowd of 30,950. Jared Zabransky would throw 3 scoring strikes and run for a 4th, while the Bronco defense would force 4 Beaver interceptions in Boise State's decisive 53-34 victory in front of a national TV audience.
We just came out and worked hard. We had a good week of practice, and we just came out and we just executed. I'll be the first one to say I'm the luckiest man alive. I think every one of those picks got tipped.
Back to pass, play action. Here comes the rush from the side. Pass intercepted. Boise State comes up with another interception. Corey Hall picks it up.
The way we came back and more or less dominated the rest of the game, that was the point in the season where I think a lot of guys on the team went, especially the new guys said, we're pretty good.
The Oregon State win launched the Broncos into the top 25 at number 23 in both major polls and set the stage for a steady climb up the rankings with each win. A physical 47-31 road victory over surprise WAC contender UTEP in Week 3 carried Boise State's early season record to 3-0. Rallying from a 10-point first-quarter deficit, the Broncos won their 19th straight WAC game as Jared Zabransky threw for 392 yards and 2 scoring strikes.
Zabransky, deep drop, steps up, fires, got a man all alone, caught it at the 4 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Quentin Jones, play action. Back to pass, Zabransky fires, complete at the 15, down to the 10, the 5, touchdown, Bryson James. He went right by a guy at the 5, left the shoe on the turf, and is in the end zone for the touchdown.
A 16-point victory over the bowl-bound Miners set the stage for a critical home game against Mountain West contender BYU in front of a national television audience.
College football primetime from Bronco Stadium in Boise, Idaho. Under the lights, the number 21 ranked Boise State Broncos take on the Cougars of Brigham Young University.
Hand off, no. Back to pass. Counter pass inside, caught. And that's Acree. He's at the 15, the 10, 5, touchdown. TJ Acree. Boy, he caught it. Made a great move at the 16, is into the end zone.
After jumping out to a quick 16-0 lead, Boise State would see BYU battle back and take a 27-22 advantage into the 4th quarter. Enter Jared Zabransky and wideout TJ Acree, hooking up on one of the most memorable pass plays in Bronco Stadium history.
Zabransky has it. Going deep, got a man wide open. Acree's got it. Yes, a 10. He's at the 5. He's in for the touchdown. TJ Acree with 3:42 left to go scores, and it's 28-27 Boise State.
We call that route a bolt route. Fake to the corner and went for post, and
Really a triple route, so had to get it done kind of quick so he had time to see me.
it was a man matchup and the safety was low, and he put a great move on the guy, and I put it where it needed to be.
But I knew if it got called, it was guaranteed touchdown.
Touchdown, Acree!
The drama was far from over, with BYU poised for a game-winning field goal in the closing seconds. But home field magic would decide this game.
Here's the snap. It's good. The kick is up. It's long. It is good. No, it's no good. He missed it. It's off to the left. He missed it. Matt Payne misses the field goal. Matt Payne misses with 19 seconds left.
This just shows how big of a program this is, that we can stay intact the fourth quarter and stop them. That was the biggest push of our lives. They came in, they told us, hey, we had to block the kick, we had to disrupt it, and he's been perfect all game, so we knew we had to get one, and that was the one for us.
28 unanswered first-half points the next week pushed the Broncos to a workmanlike 38-20 WAC victory over SMU. Senior Chris Carr shifted game momentum early in the first quarter with a special teams gem.
Nice firing kick. Comes Carr back to the 22. It's a block. It's another one. Chris Carr, he's got a chance. One man to beat and no chance. Chris Carr has taken it to the house.
Quarterback Jared Zabransky followed up the Carr return with 2 second-quarter scoring strikes as the Broncos built a 28-7 halftime lead and were never threatened by the Mustangs. With Boise State's record at 5-0 and a WAC win streak at 20 straight, the Broncos hit a critical midseason 3-game stretch against Tulsa, Fresno State, and Hawaii. Task number 1 came on October 16th at Tulsa. In a back-and-forth game, wide receiver T.J. Acree would be called upon to carry the Bronco offensive load, and the fifth-year senior would answer the call, making 9 catches for 181 yards and 2 scores.
Zabransky across the middle. Touchdown! T.J. Acree.
Acree was clutch with the game on the line, hauling in 3 passes for 36 yards on the game-time drive with less than 2 minutes to play.
They hand it off to AC's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, that was the first game that they actually came out and said, we need you to do this. We're going to put it on your shoulders, and we want to see if you can do it. And that's what I've been waiting for my whole career, is just a challenge like that.
After a Bronco defensive stand, the dreams of an unbeaten season rested on the leg of Tyler Jones and a 46-yard field goal with just seconds remaining.
Here's the snap. The kick. It's up. It's long enough. Good! Yes! Tyler Jones hits it with 3 seconds left to go. TJ!
As soon as I kicked it, I knew it was going through. I looked up, right down the middle, and it was just a great feeling.
The victory celebration at Tulsa would be short, as Boise State's focus quickly turned to a nationally televised home matchup with Fresno State 1 week later. In the WAC matchup many had been pointing to all season, Boise State solidified its hold on the WAC championship race with a dominating 33-16 victory. The Bronco offensive attack was balanced, rushing for 164 yards and 2 scores, while Jared Zabransky completed an efficient 15 of 23 passes for 227 yards and 1 score. But the difference in this game was Boise State's defense holding the Bulldog offense 24 points below their season scoring average. Fresno State managed just 17 yards rushing, while quarterback Paul Pinniger was intercepted twice, including the game clincher in the fourth quarter by Deshaun Cabon.
Center has the football and throws an interception. The troubles continue for Pinniger. Deshaun Cabon with the pick. Pinniger's second of the evening.
Rolling out is Zabransky, looking over the end zone, throws, touchdown, Andy Weldon. 6 yards deep in the end zone, and the Broncos have increased their lead to 32-16.
Boise State's mastery of the Bulldogs continued, with a 4th straight victory over Fresno State, in a rivalry that has become Boise State's fiercest.
In all aspects of the game, it seemed like we were just on fire, and you know, especially defense side of the ball, we did everything we wanted to do. We shut down the run. I mean, they're a great running team, and to be able to shut them down the way we did was amazing.
I mean, we take every game seriously in the season, but there's a few you really highlight and kind of make those almost like stepping stones in your season, and that was definitely one of them.
Zabransky hands it off. No, he's still got it. He's going for the end zone. He'll score easily. Chang running for his life. He's hit from the backside by Marks on a McCoon.
Boise State tries an onside kick, and they recover at the 47-yard line.
Quentin Jones at the 35, the 30, the 20 might score. 10-5 touchdown. Q on the old fly sweep.
Dominating is the only way to describe Boise State's nationally televised 69-3 win over Hawaii to close out October. The Broncos moved to 8-0 on the season, behind a near-perfect defensive effort and a 38-point third-quarter outburst. 589 yards of total offense and a school record 8 rushing touchdowns paved the way offensively. Defensively, Hawaii's high-powered passing attack was held to just 227 yards and 3 points, as quarterback Timmy Chang was intercepted 4 times by the Broncos.
Back to pass, Chang fires, got a man out there, intercepted again! Tadman, Marty Tadman at the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, down to the 40, cuts it back outside to the 30, breaks down at the 27-yard line, the freshman Marty Tadman.
The spotlight was shining squarely on Bronco football as the team moved to number 12 in the BCS standings following back-to-back nationally televised wins over Fresno State and Hawaii. The result, yet another national broadcast on ESPN as the team visited San Jose State on November 13th. Offense would be the story of this game, with the Broncos scoring 8 rushing touchdowns for the second straight week and needing every single one.
They pitch it to Jones. He's open. He's at the 10. Gets outside the 5. Touchdown, Q. It's a reverse. Beatty with a ball at the 20 to the 15. He's to the 10, the 5. And Darren College leads him into the end zone for the touchdown.
Tailback Lee Marks carried the load offensively, rushing for a career-high 140 yards, averaging nearly 7 yards per carry, while defensive back Gerald Alexander shined in the second half, picking off a Spartan pass in the third quarter, setting up a Bronco touchdown.
Knocked up in the air, intercepted at the 35, back to the 40, to the 45. It's Alexander to the 50. He's down to the 45. He's to the 40 and knocked down at the 37.
And with the game knotted at 42 and just over a minute to play, Alexander played special teams hero as San Jose State eyed the upset.
There's a kick. It's up. It's blocked. Blocked. Boise State blocks the kick.
Alexander used his team-best 40-inch vertical leap, blocking the 30-yard field goal attempt and forcing overtime, where Marks punctuated his big day by finding the end zone from 12 yards.
There's the pitch to Marks. He cuts inside. He's inside the 10. He's inside the 5. He has his touchdown.
The Broncos would score from a yard away to take a 56-49 lead in double overtime, before turning the game over to a defensive unit that needed one last play to keep the unbeaten streak alive.
4th down and goal for the Spartans. Trefelis, the quarterback calling signals. Back to pass, no. Now he drops back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He's got room to run. He's at the 10. He's knocked out. The Broncos win. Dave Franklin knocks him out of bounds at the 5-yard line, and Boise State wins 56-49 in double overtime. And the magic continues. Boise State has won game number 20 in a row, and these players really left it all on the field this afternoon.
Those are the games you live for, you know. It's not the blowouts. San Jose came in here and they were ready for a game. Took us a long time to warm up, but, you know, we got back in and we fought. You know, we'll fight to the end. That's how we play.
I was looking in the eyes of some of our players, and I didn't believe for a minute that we were going to lose that game. I knew we were going to win because, you know, I give it up to the coaches because they make us believe, and our character's just so high with blue collar all the way.
The effort we had on that last play, you watch the film, you see everyone flying the ball when that quarterback takes off and runs with it, and that just goes to show you the type of effort not only the defense plays, but the whole team plays with in general.
With a 3rd straight WAC title and an unbeaten regular season in their sights, Boise State left little to chance in the final 2 games. Freshman tailback John Helmendaler scored a school record 5 touchdowns as the Broncos scored 45 unanswered points in a convincing 55-14 victory over Louisiana Tech in the season finale at Broncos Stadium.
Handoff. Helmendaler 10, 5, touchdown. 4th touchdown of the afternoon for John Helmendaler. Handoff. Helmendaler. This will be a record if he gets in. It's touchdown. 5 touchdowns in a game, a new Boise State record.
We really finished it off, and we played well, and it was just a great game for our seniors that worked hard for so many years here.
This feels great as a senior going out my last game on the blue. I love all these fans. I just want to thank them.
The final week of the regular season featured scoring receptions by the trio of Lawrence Beatty, T.J. Acree, and Jason Murray.
Short drop, quick throw, fade round,
for the touchdown, and that's Jason Murray.
As the Broncos led Nevada 28-7 at halftime before sealing the perfect season with the second half defensive score.
Second down. Here they crowd the line of scrimmage. Blitz right up the middle. And with the pressure, the ball is intercepted at the 50-yard line. Down the sideline, Cam Hall is going to score it.
The 58-21 win secured a third straight WAC title and an elusive undefeated regular season for the first time in Boise State football history.
Boise State 11-0 undefeated season. It's just been a sensational year for Boise State.
This feels awesome. To sweep a conference like this 3 years in a row is awesome.
It feels like everything that we've worked for all season long has finally paid off, and you know this is top of the hill right here.
Undefeated goals are just that's all you can say is that our goals we wanted to do this all year and we did it. You know, it's not every day you can say that people, you know, they say that they're going to go undefeated. They say they want to be ranked top 10 nationally, and they do it. And, you know, that's just the kind of pride we got.
Being a senior and going out like this, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. I'm just proud of all the guys I played with. I'm proud to be a part of Boise State.
During the month of November, the Broncos would climb as high as 7th in the BCS rankings before finishing 9th heading into the Liberty Bowl showdown on New Year's Eve against 10th-ranked Louisville.
If you look at it, I think it's just as big as any BCS game.
It's going to be huge for our program, and you know we're going to take this game like the biggest game of the year, and that's obviously how we've taken every game.
Walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a field. Walking in Memphis, but do you really feel the way I feel? Walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a field.
Boise State's Liberty Bowl destination took them to Memphis, Tennessee, along with over 5,000 Bronco faithful. And the city of Memphis welcomed the marquee matchup as Boise State and Louisville took center stage in one of the oldest and most tradition-rich bowl games in the country.
This is big time. This is what you strive for, this kind of thing for your fans and, you know, for the team to be a part of something like this.
My hat's off to the city of Memphis. They've done an incredible job in putting this Liberty Bowl together. The excitement is unbelievable.
The always hospitable American Mid-South. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues. The home of the King. For the Kings of Offense in 2004 in college football. Nobody's done it like Boise State and Louisville. On target all season long, and they've arrived here in Memphis.
All my life I've been searching for something. Something never comes, never leads to nothing. Nothing satisfies, but I'm getting close. Closer to the prize at the end of the road.
How bad does Boise State want it? How bad do you want the first perfect season in school history?
Let's finish this thing. Let's finish this thing in our style.
The 2004 Liberty Bowl marked Boise State's 5th bowl appearance in 6 years, with the Broncos and Cardinals producing a game that lived up to all the advance hype. Like a heavyweight title fight, each team landed blow after blow, only to see the opposition charge back. Boise State struck first on the leg of All-American kicker Tyler Jones.
From 48 yards. Hooking in. And good.
Before the Bronco defense put points on the board late in the first quarter on a Liberty Bowl record interception return from senior captain Andy Avalos.
Getting into the 5 for a first down. LaFours intercepted. Andy Avalos' second interception of the year. A convoy for Avalos. Picking up blocks. Andy Avalos, Boise State touchdown. Back to pass, has time, fires, intercepted. intercepted by Boise State. He can go. He's to the 20, 25, 30. Got blockers. He's to the 40, the 50. Avalos with a blocker inside the 30. He's to the 20. He's going to score. Andy Avalos. Avalos 94 yards on the interception. And Boise State gets a touchdown and regains the lead with 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's 9-7.
A series of big second quarter plays led to 3 unanswered Bronco touchdowns, turning a 21-10 deficit into a 31-21 halftime lead.
First and goal. Jones is helped off the field. The handoff. Stop. Bounce to the outside and in for the touchdown. Let's see if it's going to be down. Yes, it is a touchdown by Brad Lau, the fullback.
Here's the kickoff, taken at the 4. Douglas fumbles the football, and Boise State has it. Right at the 18-yard line. I'm pretty sure the Broncos got it. Back to pass Zabransky. Firing, got a man out there. Caught, touchdown. Great play. T.J. Acree, the only wide receiver, came back out of the end zone, caught it at the 2, and went into the end zone. Phonic signals from the shotgun. Back to pass, has time. The pass almost, it is intercepted by Alexander at the 30, the 20, the 15, and out of bounds on the near side of the field. Gerald Alexander gets the turnover, and the Broncos have a first down at the Louisville 12.
Quick count, speaks it over the top. Touchdown, 21 unanswered points from Boise State.
Momentum remained squarely on the Broncos' side early in the third quarter, with the defense forcing another turnover.
Record center there. Makes the option, the pitch to Mike Bush, put it on the ground, and Boise comes up with it. All the good LaForge does, he made a poor decision there.
Boise State's offense turned the fumble into points, extending the lead to 13 on Tyler Jones' 42-yard field goal, but missing by inches a touchdown that would have produced a commanding 3-score advantage.
3rd and 7, here's play action. Zabransky is a good runner in his own right. Draws him, throws it. Can he stay in bounds? No! Out of the back of the end zone. Well, never going to talk about it. Yes, he was. That's the right call.
The high-powered Cardinals would answer the Broncos with 2 third-quarter touchdowns, setting up a fourth quarter full of drama, highlighted by 3 lead changes. Boise State regained the lead 40-35 with 11 minutes remaining on a drive that saw 1 fourth down and 3 third-down conversions.
Still going for it on 4th and 5. Zabransky underneath. Beatty got the first down.
Quick snap. They pitch it back to Hellman Dollar. He's very close. He's in for the touchdown. Hellman Dollar slid in there. Oh, boy.
In a 2004 season that produced a series of heart-stopping finishes, the Liberty Bowl was no exception. Trailing 44-40 with a minute to play, quarterback Jared Zabransky and the Broncos led one final drive in search of a perfect season.
All right, here we go. 74 yards. Can Boise keep the perfect season alive? Zabransky throws. First down. 1st and 10. Middle is open. Tight end, Schumann. What a run. Out to the 37-yard line. It's going to be their last play to run. So here's the game. Boise for the perfect season. Zabransky, it's going to be in the end zone. He put it there. There's no receiver there. Louisville wins.
It's a great game, and we made a lot of big plays. They got a couple there in the second half, and they needed them, and came down to the wire. 2 great teams battling, and unfortunately we were 1 play short.
Although the Broncos felt the sting of a 4-point Liberty Bowl loss, the top 10 matchup didn't disappoint, ranking as one of the premier games of the entire bowl season.
For the people out there that say the BCS is all that matters, I hope you had a chance to watch this football game and take in the energy. 2 football teams that left it all on the field tonight.
A 3rd consecutive top 20 national finish in both major polls capped off a 2004 season that saw football at Boise State reach unprecedented heights with an unbeaten regular season and a top 10 BCS ranking. Part of an incredible 3-year stretch putting the Broncos in exclusive company, with just 8 other schools finishing in the top 20 in each of the past 3 seasons. While Boise State's amazing 36-3 record since 2002 is the highest winning percentage in the country during that span, topping a list that includes USC, Oklahoma, Georgia, and Ohio State. The rise among college football's elite has been swift for Boise State football, with national rankings and bowl appearances making the Bronco name prominent. A tradition of on-field success that includes 5 conference titles and a 64-12 record since 1999. Victories in the 1999, 2000, and 2002 Humanitarian Bowls, to go along with the Fort Worth Bowl title in 2003. A 39-1 record at Broncos Stadium in that span. The nation's longest home win streak at 25 and counting. An offensive juggernaut that has ranked first or second nationally in scoring 4 of the past 5 years. And 84 all-conference picks in the past 5 seasons alone. And an unparalleled commitment to the future with immediate plans for stadium and facility expansion and a new 5-year contract for 2-time WAC Coach of the Year Dan Hawkins, making him a Bronco through at least the 2009 season. All part of the most successful era in Bronco football history. But the most exciting part of it all comes with the simple realization that the best is still to come. The second youngest team in the country returns 17 starters, including 9 on one of the nation's most potent offenses. Put it all together, and you find a Boise State team no longer searching for national recognition. It's a program firmly entrenched among college football's elite. Accomplished with a motto that sums it up both on and off the field. Building a legacy, brick by brick.